Hi guys, I hope you're good. I hope you're well. I hope life is doing good for you. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Aaliyah. I talk all things manifestation, mindset, identity shifting, self-development, personal development, whatever you want to call it. If you like that type of content, I would love to have you here. I would love for you to be here to comment, to like. I want this to be a community that's very, very safe for everyone, so everyone can feel very much included, and I want to help you guys. On that note, I'm actually thinking of creating an email where people can obviously send in some questions, some queries that they might have regarding their issues that they might have, and I can try and help you guys. Like I said, my whole point, my whole cause of doing this stuff is to help everyone and to help you guys, because I've helped myself, I've helped a lot of people in my life, and I want to be able to spread that all across the world. So if you want something like that from me, do comment down below and let me know that is something that you guys want, and I will get that sorted and upload that so you guys can send me through your questions and success stories so we can talk about it on this channel and dissect everything. So today's video is very, very important. Today we're going to be talking about self-concept. Now, you probably see this term running around the manifestation community a lot. And I want to just preface everything by saying that self-concept, in my eyes and from my experience, has been probably the most least important in terms of what I have gone through in my experience. And there's a reason why, and I'll get into that later on in the video. So today's video, I'm going to basically knuckle down on what self-concept is, one, how you can apply self-concept into your life, and why it is so important. So we're going to get into that. We're going to see how this goes, and I want you to wait right to the end, because I want to give you a little bit of a gem that's going to help you, especially stay for the why is it important, because for me, I never understood why I'm doing certain things until I understand why it's important for me to do it. So stay to the end so we can actually get into why it's important for you to do it and how beneficial this is going to be for you in order to get exactly what you want in life. So what is self-concept? Self-concept in and of itself is what you believe about yourself. Who do you identify as? Are you someone that wakes up in the morning, looks at themselves in the mirror and identifies themselves as a depressed person who never gets what they want in life, never gets the relationship that they want, never gets the love, the money, the career that they want because their life is just shit, respectfully, right? Or do you wake up in the morning and identify yourself as some beautiful, enigmatic, magnetic character who has amazing energy, who has a great life, who has good experiences coming to her or him, and great things happen for you? Do you identify as that person? And if the answer is leaning more towards the first person, you need to watch this video. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you're going to exactly know how to do this stuff, how to apply it, and why it's important for you to do it. So stay tuned and let's get into it. So, what is self-concept? When you have certain beliefs in life from the time that you were born, right? From the time that you were literally an infant up until now, school, parents, experiences, relationships, mom, dad, brother, sister, whoever, bullies, right? All of these people will have such an effect on your brain. It's crazy, especially when you are in the 0 to 7 years, when you are growing up. Your subconscious mind is so fragile and sensitive that it takes on every little bit of information that you are surrounding yourself by. So why is this important, right? When you understand what self-concept is and you understand that you are who you are, when you realize that when you don't have a good belief about yourself, the world around you reflects that. If you believe that you are someone that is not worthy and deserving of having the things that you want in life, you are going to attract situations, experiences, and inspirations that are going to lead you in places where that is going to be evidence for you. You're going to find yourself finding evidence of not being worthy, not being valued, not being someone that is getting the things that they want in life. It's very, very simple. I like to say to people, and I like to say to everyone that I speak to about anything to do with manifestation, you, yes, you are the common denominator in every factor of your life. I'm going to repeat that. You are the common denominator in every factor of your life. So if you do not change, nothing in your life is going to change. Simple. Okay? So that comes down to focusing on the manifestation itself, or focusing on your goals, or focusing on yourself. If you do not change yourself, nothing around you is going to change. There is no point trying to change the people, the experiences, the career around you. There's no point trying to force and put in resistance in life like that, because what it's going to do is it's going to cause you even more problems. It's going to get you exhausted, it's going to get you drained, and what that's going to cause is burnout, and you don't want to do that. Simple. Okay? So let's get into how we use self-concept and how we can actually apply this into our lives. So if you haven't already realized, on my channel I've already made a couple of videos about different techniques that are available and that are well known within the manifestation community. These vary from affirmations, visualization, subliminals. So go take a look at those videos. I really knuckle down in terms of what they are, how to use them, and what the benefits and the pros and cons are of them. And what I want to preface, like I preface in all of those videos, is certain ones are not going to resonate with you. Just because a person in front of a screen that you are watching has X amount of subscribers or has X amount of success does not mean that their technique is going to be the be all or the end all. There are multiple. Okay, use it for yourself. Like I say to everyone, this experience is your experience. It's no one else's experience. No one else gets to dictate your life. You get to decide how you want to manifest. So you decide. I have certain techniques that I really truly resonate with, and I have at least 4 or 5, and I interchange between them depending on my mood, what I'm doing, what the manifestation is, and what feels good to me in that moment. But the reason why I have so many is because they all resonate with me at different times in my life. If I wanted to affirm in a time when I'm annoyed and I'm irritated, it wouldn't work because it doesn't calm me down. So in those moments, I will do some EFT. That's just an example for you, but take a look at those videos. But if you're already well versed in terms of all the techniques, pick a technique that resonates with you. Pick a technique that is pleasurable for you to do and to use, because you want to make it easy enough for you to be disciplined in it. You want to be consistent in it, because in the beginning, it's going to take some consistency in order to be consistent with it. Okay? So pick a technique that's going to resonate with you specifically. What we do after is we do something called introspectiveness. We self-reflect on our lives. So I want you to pick an area of your life that right now you are struggling with, whether that's love, money, career, whatever it is. Write that down on top of a piece of paper, and I genuinely want you to get out a piece of plain paper and a pencil or a pen and write this shit down, okay? Because you don't want it just floating around in your head. That's not going to help. Write it down. On that piece of paper, write, what is this thing going to give me when I actually get it? I'll give you an example to help you guys out. When we look at love, let's just say you want a relationship. We're going to put the relationship right here. The relationship is going to give me a feeling of feeling loved. It's going to give me a feeling of feeling wanted, and also a feeling of being committed to. 3 things, right? So that means that if this stimulus, this relationship was not here, right, and we just had these 3 fingers wouldn't exist. But we want these 3 fingers to exist regardless of the relationship, or the money, or the career, or the love, or the clients being here. Do you understand? I hope you understand. So when you have these 3 things, we need to see why we need this thing here in order to feel these things, right? So what we can do now is when you've accumulated these 3 things or 4 things or 10 things, whatever it might be, right? You realize that these 3 things that you've written down, what these feelings are going to give you, you can actually implement those things right here, right now, in this moment. And that's the greatest thing about manifestation. Now you have got everything that you want to do and use that is going to get you on the right path towards your goals and towards the desires that you want to manifest. So you have 3 of these things: wantedness, lovability. Lovability isn't even a word, but feeling wanted, feeling loved, and being committed to. These 3 things are going to be your core at this point. Take those 3 and flip those affirmations. Flip them into focusing on you. So instead of saying, I'm going to feel loved by being in this relationship, I'm going to feel committed to being in this relationship, and I'm going to feel chosen being in this relationship, you're going to change those affirmations into something along the lines of, I am wanted, I am chosen, I am a person that deserves commitment. Those 3 affirmations are now going to be the affirmations that you use. Whether you choose affirmations today, or you use a visualization, or you use meditation, whatever the situation is, whether it's journaling, those are the 3 sentences that you are now going to write down. I believe, or I am wanted, I am chosen, and I am deserving of having commitment. Those are the 3 things that you're now going to write down, and those are going to be your Bible verses almost every single day for however long it takes until you believe those 3 words. Simple. You can robotically affirm them, you can visualize them, you can do whatever you need to do. You can write them down, you can script them, right? You can rampage them, you can robotically affirm them, you can affirm them for 10 minutes every single day, whatever makes sense to you. If you want to visualize, feel yourself feeling wanted, feel yourself being chosen, feel yourself feeling as if though you are committed to. Imagine the scenes of having those things already done in your life. Those 3 things are now going to be changed into I am wanted, I am committed to, and I am chosen. Once you do this enough, whether that takes you 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months, however long it takes you, because again, this is discipline. If you do it consistently for a month and you do it without thinking any thoughts, I guarantee you by the next 10, 15 days, you're going to be in a completely different state of being. But if you waver, right? If you have problems with being consistent or disciplined with it, it's okay. It takes some time to get used to it, right? It might take you a bit longer. It's completely up to you. It depends, like I say in every video, it's up to you. How badly do you want this thing? When you have now got these 3 thoughts and you're saying these 3 thoughts again and again and again and again, you're going to reach a point where you're not going to want to say them anymore because you genuinely believe it. When someone comes up to you and says, you're not wanted, you'll be like, nah, I know I'm wanted. And also, you're going to find yourself in positions where you're going to see evidence of you being chosen. You're going to see evidence of you being wanted. And you're going to see evidence of being deserving to be committed to. And once you reach those, you're going to see that your SP, the person that you love, the person that you want to be with, is going to find themselves coming towards you. Because now you're in the state of someone who deserves that stuff. You deserve of being wanted and chosen and having all of these great things. So you're going to find yourself in positions where these things are going to find themselves to you. You don't even need to look. You don't even need to do anything other than just keep up that belief of yourself. So now we reach the final part of why self-concept is so important. If you made it this long in the video, thank you so much. But let's get into this because this is the most important part, like I have mentioned in the beginning of the video. So thank you for staying here. And hopefully this makes you realize why this is so important. When I started doing self-concept, my life completely changed. It completely and utterly changed. I went from being an insecure, unworthy, unvalued woman who basically didn't care about anything to do with her life. I just wanted to live a normal 9-to-5 comfortable living for the rest of my life and just marry whoever I found who could barely treat me right, and just live that life for the rest of my life. That's all I wanted. And now I see myself marrying the most best, perfect man in my life who treats me amazingly. I have standards that are higher than a fucking cloud, right? I have worth that no one can ever deteriorate. I have value that no one can ever describe to me because I know my value more than anyone else knows my value. This is so important because when you realize that you can change yourself and the life is a mirror, when you become a new person, everything outside of you changes everything else. I started my manifestation journey just focusing on my manifestation, on just, I want X amount of money, I want X amount of clients, I want X amount of businesses, I want this type of person to be with me. And when I did that, trust me, I saw evidence. People would come into my life, I would see opportunities, this, that, whatever coming in, and I guarantee within a week, they would be gone. They would be gone. Why? Because I didn't have the beliefs inside of myself to be able to uphold or maintain that manifestation. When I started realizing that I can now do self-concept, up-level myself, so I'm a person that actually deserves these things, I find myself in places now where things that I would never have expected to happen are happening for me. I really want you guys to be able to understand this. This doesn't mean that you can't do affirmations surrounding that specific niche that you're trying to desire or that you're trying to manifest. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying is keep it balanced. Don't do the focused on niche just because it's that, because you want that, because it seems like that's going to get you what the thing is quicker. Don't do that, because what that's going to do is going to make you get it and then lose it again. Implement the self-concept. Implement it intertwine it with both of them. Make it as though these 2 things are your life. But please, when there's times when you might not want to manifest anything, when there's nothing that's going on, when there's nothing necessarily that you want in life because you've already got the things that you've wanted, please focus on your self-concept, because I guarantee you, when the day ends and you are laying in bed by yourself and you still think of yourself as a shit person who doesn't love themselves, who doesn't respect themselves, who doesn't take care of themselves, right? You're going to hate yourself more than anyone else could ever hate you. And that's not a situation you want to be in. And I'm saying that from experience, okay? I don't ever want any of you guys, women, young people, old people, none of you, to ever sit in a situation in life where you are now experiencing life and then feeling shit on top of that because you don't believe in yourself. I guarantee the amount of belief it took me for me to just be able to start this YouTube channel was immense. But the only reason I started it because I saw the value that I have in myself. I saw the value that I put into my life. I saw the value that I have and the value that I have in my words and the way that I describe things. And I saw that it is vital for me to do this, because even if it could help one person, I'll be more than grateful, right? So doing self-concept has completely changed my life, has turned me into a trajectory where now I can do YouTube and I do it confidently. And I now can probably do coaching or sell courses, which can then help me monetarily. You have to understand this. I'm very, very small right now. And I'm sure that you guys can see right now, right? But this is a start. But the fact that I started seems inconceivable to me, because around a year ago, I would never have done anything like this. So I hope this video really truly helped you. If you enjoyed this video, do let me know. Give me a little subscribe. I would appreciate that. Give me a little comment. Give me a little like. Please, thank you so much for actually watching through to this end. If you have, let me know if you did, because you are a real one. But the next video is gonna be, actually I don't know what the next video is gonna be. We're gonna just go off. But I hope today's helped you. Take care of yourself and apply everything I said, and let me know how it goes. I'll see you next time.